Hello friends, today I would like to show you how to draw in OpenToonz version from September 27th, 2019 because this compilation is newer. First of all, we will be drawing one missing item because last frame has duvet, and I will show you what I will be doing. We have onion skin. This yellow dot comes up on left side. This is like template. You can put as many as you want, but when you select in the middle, you can use this as a slider. As you can see, you can also adjust transparency. One thing I have to mention in a minute how to draw, because when you select wrong column, this is actually keyframed, already created keyframe. If you draw here in the middle, application will create another level. Because I have to show you what I did in a minute, because I do not want to confuse you. First of all, I will go to preferences to show you where's onion skin. 98 value means more transparent. I just will reduce. I don't like color. We have to choose different color. It's up to you. Okay, let's check this color. Also, please pay attention. OpenToonz does not use properly threads cores of your AMD FX processor. Then you have to use Process Hacker to set Affinity to 3 processes, this one, and this one, when you draw. Affinity, set affinity. You have to only set up to 4 cores, because I had a longer saving issue of the application. Now it only uses 4 cores. When you set affinity, you make sure you save it to OpenToonz and to this process and to this. Now I will show you. We will be painting the duvet. I will have to also show you how to paint properly, because this is quite important. The reason is because when you select wrong column in the middle, I created keyframes. But if you select, I will explain to you in a minute. Because we will have to copy one of the images on this side. You can also set onion skin in level script. Now I will be showing you what to do. We copy, then we select empty, nothing, we select nothing, paste insert, we drag by left mouse button here. This what we can modify. Otherwise, if you drag once again and you try to paint here, you will see OpenToonz will create new level. This is wrong. We have to select here to be able to paint when we, for example, erase. For example, I want to modify cushion. I still will be able to do that, because first column, what we dragged by left mouse button, can be edited without any issue. We can still edit without any problems. But please make sure you will set affinity for OpenToonz. Why? Because when you use option save all, it behaves normally. Normally this would take much longer. Check also your catalog. This is level file. This file includes everything. Colors, I think but it is still important when you use option save all. Make sure you have main folder and folders in that folder, because you can have separate projects. What I did to set up a new project, you have to put project name. All of it must go to that project and this. Sometimes OpenToonz gives error message when importing scene. Then you have to set up new catalog and you have to import level file. I think all keyframes will probably be included, I believe. But use option save all. When you set up new project, you have to use option save all first. Then it will save to your catalog scene. When you start creating drawings, level strips, and you drag them here, then you have to select first column always when you paint. Don't select last column and don't use save all, because it will delete your previous levels. Always select first column of level when you save all. Otherwise OpenToonz will delete other keyframes. Okay, what we got? Make sure you select onion skin. We also have shift and trace. This is also useful. I have to see if OpenToonz does not work too slow. Oh, I selected wrong column. I was supposed to select that column. This seems to be too slow, this option. Then we have to deselect. The reason is because it's working a little bit slower for me. That option, what I'm using now, seems to be working a little bit faster. As you can see, don't erase your one of your level, how to say in English. Each frame I copy, but you have to drag first column here. Don't paint here, because this has already been keyframed. Only first file you can edit. Otherwise OpenToonz will create new level strip. Well, okay, what I want to do, I just will move a little bit higher my cushion. I don't use my friends. I don't use, unfortunately, tablet to create the drawings. This is little bit difficult for me. Oh no, I painted hand in wrong way. How to paint this? It's not difficult, I just have to think. I only use mouse to draw. I don't use a pen or tablet. That is why it seems to be little bit harder for me to paint stuff. Or I try to paint finger here. It's hard. I always was struggling to paint hand. It's the most difficult to overcome issue when you try to paint hand like this. You have to know techniques, how you are supposed to paint. It seems to be difficult sometimes. I have to think. Now what I have to do, I have to paint like this. My hand needs to be visible. Oh no, I should, oh, I can still paint like this. No, this must be deleted. I must delete this because I painted, seems to be ugly. Sometimes when you use a fill tool, OpenToonz does not always fill in gaps. Sometimes this application struggles to fill gaps. I hate painting hands like this because it's challenging, but it's supposed to be painted like in real life. I always was struggling to create hand like this. I have to, friends, I have to think how to put my hand. I hate painting hands. Now I have to think how to place my hand. At least OpenToonz is working fast enough for me. Oh, I think I will be able to paint this. As you can see, this is small part of cushion. My hand is barely visible. Try to paint to create natural motions. It's of course up to you. How do you want to paint your cushion? I only give you advice. Make sure you set Affinity for OpenToonz. Also, don't forget there is a color, transparent color 0, which you can use to delete colors. This is because you can see onion skin when you paint stuff. Now we can color, deselect onion skin, not yet. I didn't paint head. Sorry for my English, it's not today perfect. Probably some of you won't understand me, what I'm talking. Some people complained on YouTube about my speech. Unfortunately, this is because I'm Polish. I come from Poland. And that is why. Sorry, dear friends, if you cannot understand what I say. I try to do my best. Now we can use our fill tool. Make sure there are no gaps. You can still use maximum gap, but I don't use high value because it paints empty spaces. It can paint empty space. Oh, I have to choose this color instead. This is cushion. In Polish poduszka. I still have to end this. As you can see, I cannot use fill tool. What is wrong? I have to check if there are some gaps. That must be issue. There should be problem. Now I have to increase this maximum gap. This will work for you if you increase maximum gap. Oh, as you can see, maybe it's not perfect, but it is still okay. His hand, I painted hands. This is how you should paint hands, keeping cushion. this guy works for corporation 16 hours per day. Now select first column and don't select in the middle, otherwise you will lose your work. And we check our file level. If the level increases, save all. When you use option save all, everything is being saved. This is very important. You cannot just save only level file because you will lose your keyframes. Now we have to check our animation. Oh no, why this looks like this? Also, I have to show you how to export animation in preferences. Import, export, FMPG. You have to have this codec installed in your computer. Okay, program files, FMPG. Then you go to bin. Catalog bin must be selected. Then, because this codec, when you use it in output settings, we have option other settings, frame rate, also MP4 file. Now we will be rendering oh, I shouldn't really choose it. No, it's okay, I selected before. Please always make sure you save all. This is because OpenToonz sometimes crashes. I didn't show you how to create color palettes. This is because sorry, color swatches. I mean these squares, what you see. I could show you straight away. For example, you select one of them. If you have white color and you choose new style, in the middle you change name. This lower corner on right side, as you can see, you click on that, you deselect auto. This is because you can manually set color. When you hit apply, now you have gray color. You will need this. I just showed you, instead of auto, you can deselect and manually apply color. It's up to you. Then you also have some other settings. I would rather to leave them because sometimes OpenToonz crashes. Then I will, you know what I mean. It's not very stable program, but it has become a lot better. Okay, after I showed you, I hope you will be able to do as I showed you. Also, we have template, so you can have many of the reviews. The same when you select on bottom, is up to you how do you want to select template, or you can do in real time. Okay, see you guys, have a nice day.